Hello, welcome back. How are we doing? How are we doing? Good. I've switched to the 7900 XT. I'm gonna play through some more Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Haven't tested this card on this yet, and I was thinking that mission we left off at was crashing for us loads with ray tracing on the 4070. So it'd be interesting to see if that crashes on this card too. That's pretty much where we left off last time. Gonna do it in 1440p because it won't be very good in 4K. Pretty much anything below a 4080 or in 7900 XTX. It's not going to be very good 4K. In this game, at least. So as you can see, 1440p. Everything maxed out epic. Don't have ray tracing on here. Let me switch it on. But we can try different settings. We can use FSR. We'll test just this out first. I don't have the overlay. Okay, let's hello. What do we think it's going to be like on this? Trying to remember what we had on the 4070. We didn't quite have 60, did we? 1440p? Even the 4070 Ti, at native it was just under 60, wasn't it? You should play the Zelda leak. What's that? What new Zelda game? Well, I mean, that'd be foolish. If I want my channel to be taken down, sure. Didn't the patch not touch ray tracing? No, the patch didn't. It didn't touch ray tracing performance. The issue I was having, though, was it was just crashing my whole game. That obviously shouldn't be happening anyway, regardless of the patch. All the patch touched was just the stuttering, but that's without ray tracing. The issue I was having was it was just fully crashing my game. Like, I was getting an error, like an Unreal Engine error. On this map, just this map, for some reason it was doing it. But usually it was doing it almost straight away, so touch wood, seems like rogue. It was only doing it with my 4070, it wasn't doing it with anything else. So far, looks alright. We are going to have to switch the fans up, though. We're going to have to do it in Adrenaline, aren't I? Had this issue last time. How do we get onto it? Tuning. How do I do it? I don't see fan speed. Fan tuning. Custom. Ah, here we go, here we go, here we go. Crank that up. What did we have it on before? Can't remember. I'm gonna have it like 1800, 1900. Then we're gonna smash through that 2000. Oh my god, how high? How high did I put it? Too much, maybe. We'll see. Right. Tommy, hello. Gave up on. I might play out Redfall a little bit more. Maybe try out some lower tier cards. Maybe. I just need a bit of a break from it.
I did what I could, but there is an Imperial unit up ahead.
How's the game? This game's pretty good.
Sounds good. Lead the way.
Pretty decent frames. I mean, we're above 60. We'll see how it plays out. Still getting the stuttering though, as you can see. Stuttering just there. I gotta remember the controls. I can't remember. What is it?
Strike him quickly! Begin full combat. Damage taken.
I learned it's much easier to actually just lock on.
No, but I have heard
It seems to work better when you're jumping around and
Let's
stuff.
move. Marin?
One moment.
Seems like we can hold. From what I remember, this is better than this 4070 Ti, isn't it?
Still impressive.
Slightly better.
The true extent of my powers, Cal Kestis.
But obviously at a bigger cost power-wise.
Can you make that?
Not without some help.
Then it is good this path was designed to guide the wind.
Hear that?
It's a shortcut.
Ruins are sinking.
It's coming from that chamber.
Then you must find a way.
Now or never.
The wind will take me, right? Oh my god. Almost killed me. The patch, yeah, but the patch didn't really touch ray tracing performance. It only really improved non-ray trace performance. I've generally kept it on for all my tests. Graphical fidelity, what in this game? In this game it really depends where you are. For example, kind of makes less of a difference on this map because there's not really anything that benefits that much from it. Like, we're in a desert. Whereas you take the second world with all the water and the caves and stuff, like, it makes a difference on that. So, it depends. Some areas more than others. Can I jump this? I can run the wall, I think.
So these ruins do sink.
I'm thinking maybe if the VRAM... The issues with the crashing on the 4070 might have been VRAM related, because with these settings... Here we're using 13 gig. Obviously, a 4070 only has 12. Same as the Ti. I'm dead. I thought maybe I could run that wall. I can see a rope. So we're using over it, so that might have been what was causing the crashing. Look at that. AMD cards have mostly performance hit when a game really heavy on reflections. Otherwise, performance can be submitted. It depends what cards, yeah. Obviously, with ray tracing, NVIDIA is better. Just like, you know, there's no case where AMD is better. And then obviously, games vary depending on, you know, other factors. If you're comparing like the equivalent, you know, say 4080 with XTX, without ray tracing, then yeah, in most games the performance is very similar. Where have I got a jump here? What do we reckon? Oh no! Oh wait, there was something to grab. Where do we reckon we got a jump there? Have I got to get down there? Galako! Hello, yeah, I'm good, how are you? Can I jump onto this here? Wait, what? You can't go down there. So the 70 series cards generation are limited because of VRAM? What do you mean? You mean a 4070? For 1440p ray tracing in brand new games, yeah, they are.
I need help. Just what I needed.
Oh my god. Alright, I've got to focus here. Oh no. It's a shocker. It's an absolute shocker. Is ray tracing worth it? If you can enable it, then yeah, it is. Like, if it doesn't completely destroy your frames, then it's good to have it. Do I have stutters still? Yeah. Occasionally. Right, focus. See, I don't slide down that wall. Boom. He's done it. He's done it. Can I make that? Do you reckon I can make that? The answer to that is... Oh. Is it cutscening or am I dead? No, it's cutscening.
Welcome back.
Hey,
The Imperial labor camp on Maza.
the garrison's half empty.
Wasn't sure if I died.
Strike before reinforcements arrive.
Sounds promising, but Marin and Grease haven't made it back to the ship yet.
Well, as soon as they do, I'll scout ahead and they can rest on the Mantis.
You know they'll never allow themselves to rest if you're in danger. You never give up. And that's what inspires all of us. But you have to remember that where you
This
lead,
is
they will follow.
from the first game,
No,
is
I've
it?
been pushing recently, but ever since Grease
What
got
happened
hurt...
to Grease is not your fault. But ever since then, you've been reckless.
There, you see the stutter there.
worrying about something bad happening to one of you.
It's good to acknowledge your fear. But don't let it determine your path. Focus on the moment. Choose your direction and act with certainty.
That's my Corsair
And
going.
trust that whatever the odds, you'll pull through. Cal, trust yourself.
Trust in the Force.
Exactly.
Frag, see you later, dude. Chan, hello. The difference between the temperatures. Yeah, well, when idling, it could be like maybe a 10-degree difference. Maybe 10 to 15 degree, but when playing, like under load, which is what we are, I think you can be between like 20 and 30 difference between the two. Obviously, hotspot is like the center of like the GPU die, I guess. So it's going to be different. It's obviously going to be hotter. Where are we? But yes, that is normal, yeah. If you look at any graphics card, it'll be different. I can now jump and press B to dash.
And push through. We gotta take this storm head on. Brace yourself, BD.
Oh, he smashed it.
He always knows where to guide me, even if I don't know my next step.
Look at that.
Cal,
Easy.
what happened?
See for yourself.
Skull Ripper, see you later.
Not bad. Maybe you can.
Haven't crashed though on this. I assume it's got to be a VRAM issue that was maybe causing me to crash with the 4070. Because we're almost 2 gigs over what we would be on the 4070 here.
Waiting for something.
Almost at 14. That's got to be it. Because I didn't have those problems with any other cards. And I've just messed it up. Oh, I've saved it. Oh, look at that.
That can't be good.
Tear that temple apart.
Jeremias is still in there.
Let's split up. I will distract that monstrosity.
Be careful. I'll see you inside.
How many? Yeah, Dash probably should have come sooner, but I'm probably like... What? Maybe 13, 14 hours? Something like that, probably. But yeah, it probably would have been useful. And... Oh my god, how have I made that? I guess there were no gaps that I needed, like before this. There were no long gaps like that. It'd have been useful with all that wind, but there are other ways. What do we want to do? Lightsaber. We got any more health, actually? Increase the amount of time enemies will attack other enemies. That would probably be useful. How much is that? That's 2. We'll save for that. Has it dropped below 60? When it stutters, yeah. As you can see, my 0.1% low is 18. And then the 1% is 56 too, so when it stutters, it does drop. But overall, not too bad. So basically the same as really all the other cards. I would say this is somewhere between the 4070 Ti and 4080 in that range. Not as good as the XTX, but I would say slightly better than the Ti. Which we kind of knew anyway because of the VRAM. It's a better pick for over the Ti, I would say. We gotta go. Gotta get up top. Suppose I can just dash this now, can I?
The winds are with us now.
I feel like you could probably jump that.
Starting excavation on the... Get over here, intruder!
He's gone. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. To me, though, Doesn't look 1440p. I knew it looked quite rough on my monitor. We are definitely at 1440p. It just loses such crispness on my monitor. What do we reckon here?
That drill
Smashed
will take
it.
time to set up. Hope Marin can slow them down.
Never liked heights. Oh my God.
Non-native 1440p, what do you mean?
Wised up and chose the flamethrower track.
I'm on a 4K monitor, yeah, but I'm playing 1440p. That's what you mean.
How did someone sneak in?
Why do they always... Oh my god. They always talk after I've, like, killed them. No! 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 I swear I recovered then. Oh god, no, I've messed up again. No. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, big stutter then.
How you doing, BD?
I was almost
Having fun
really
back
bad
there?
timing. Yeah, but I'm on 1440p on Windows on my monitor, so I'm playing native 1440p. But I'm on a 4K monitor, if that makes sense. So compared to my monitor, yeah, it's not the native resolution on my monitor, but I'm not using any upscaling or anything like that. I want to jump to this, but... Oh, he smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. Wait. I'm gonna get right to the top of this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely. No, other way.
You better know how to use that laser sword. This'll be easy.
Come on, bro. Right. The monitor will upscale, though. Not sure what you mean. It won't, no. How would the monitor upscale? Upscale to what? I'm on 1440p. I've changed my monitor to 1440p. It's not upscaling to anything. I'm not quite sure you understand. Don't you understand? The enemy thinks you have the ring. Like, upscaling would be like using FSR. If I was playing 1440p and upscaling to 4K, I'd be outputting 4K. I'm not outputting 4K, I'm outputting 1440p, and I'm playing at 1440p, so there's no upscaling. Different kind of scaling. There's no scaling at all. Like, I'm playing 1440p and I'm outputting 1440p. Like, regardless of what monitor you have, there's no scaling there. Scaling would be if I was outputting 4K but playing at 1440p, that would be upscaling. But I'm not outputting 4K, so there's like no scaling whatsoever. My actual output resolution right now is 1440p, so... It just means that like the pixel density is like not what it would look like on a say native 1440p monitor, but there's no scaling involved. It just, that's why you get the weird, it looks slightly blurry, is just because of the pixel density, like that's all. It's not scaling like it would be with DLSS or anything like that. If that's what you're thinking of. Oh, here we go. No, I'm not saying the density changes, but for example, if at 4K you're running at 8 million pixels, you're then outputting 1440p, which I think is 4 million pixels. So the density doesn't change, but it looks blurry on an 8 million pixel like an 8 million pixel screen, if that makes sense, because you're halving that. So like the actual the kind of crisp and quality of the image, you know, that's what the difference is that you'll see. Oh my god, this guy's really annoying. How God just wreck me?
Hey, buddy, stim. Wow, that's better. Hey, look at this.
4080, 4090, 55 to 70. That's yeah, that's kind of similar. I think I was getting slightly more, but I've got a better CPU, so I'm not boasting, but I think I had lows of about 50 to 55, but I could hit like 90 in some places at 4K maxed. I think at some places we hit even 100. Christoph, hello. How's it going? Ripper, hello, I'm good, how are you? Get through there. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't. Just try and hit as many likes as we can. Helps me out. Helps me out on the channel. I'm thinking like we can build this wall, but oh, we can just go through here, right? Yeah. That is hidden. That.
Can't hide forever. You know what to do. Sanctuary to all who seek it.
Overall, not too bad performance with this. 1440p, decent. Still got this kind of memory leak though. 16 gigs of VRAM now. I do think that's why we were crashing with the 4070 though. It just doesn't have enough VRAM.
Prove a worthy location for the safe house.
We're using these same settings, but only got 12 gigs, so.
And with a bit of your slicing, this temple could once again provide safe haven for those who need it most.
What, the 4K OLEDs? Yeah, just give it some time though. Like, I'd be cool to get a 4K OLED eventually, but just wait, prices will come down on them. It was like when 4K like TVs and stuff first came out, they were like extortionate. Where now, like, it's like, you know, quite a lot of people have 4K TVs. It's not out of the question.
place won't hold long.
That guy got crushed.
Pilgrim Sanctuary has some new caretakers. That sentry droid could be trouble.
The burning. Yeah, I wouldn't. I've not really looked at how bad that is, but with new technology, like this is the thing. Like people always, there's always like, when is there ever a new piece of technology that people don't find some sort of problem with it? There's always something, you know? Oh, damn it. God damn it. Do you think you can grab onto... And I think the burning only happens if you're like... What was it I was reading? I can't remember. I don't want to get it wrong.
Everything you can find. We need a clean sweep before the drill guts this place. Temple we've raided. What's so interesting about Jedi anyways? Don't know, don't care. What are we even looking for? Who says we're looking for anything? We're sending a message. Peaceful or not, Imperial resistance. Enemy contact.
Get the... Oh my god, there's loads of them. Just can't let him see me. Where's the big boy? Stuttering there. How do I get up there? That'll do it. Is there another one? There is another one. Oh.
Empire still has no idea what's under their noses.
I think that's it.
But they'll find the safe house eventually. Let's keep moving.
Do I like the game so far? Yeah, I do, yeah. It's pretty good. I could definitely see, like, some people are saying there's about 25 hours. Like, my main issue with the first game is I got a bit bored. If it's quite long, I got a bit bored of it. There was another performance patch yesterday. No, it was just the first one. There's only been one, and it was yesterday. No, day before. What on earth is going on here? Oh, I thought maybe you could jump on that, but I'm thinking maybe not. Can you grab that? I thought maybe you could get on it. It doesn't let you. And it won't let you grab it. Games for 1% of gamers. Why is that? Lots of people can play this game.
I'm led to believe that there is a vast network of subterranean waterways beneath the temple.
Am I using AV1? I am,
That
yeah.
should keep our operation covered from Imperial scanners.
Time to fight! Affirmative. I'm out! Attack him quickly!
We'll fight together. Help me! Here!
No! Yeah! Got this. It's all over now. Ah! Yep. Look out!
They're after you.
Rivatuner, hello. Yeah, not too bad. Same stuttering that I had before, but aside from that, like nothing we didn't have already. I'd say maybe slightly more smooth than when I last played, but it still does the stuttering here and there. It hasn't crashed for me though, which it was crashing loads on this level. I think it's a VRAM issue was why it was crashing. Because at just standard, we were at like 13 gigs of VRAM, which is obviously over. Yeah, what we had on the 4070. I think that's why we were crashing. Where do we go then? Did we go the wrong way? Don't I get my fill of Redfall? I'll probably test it out a bit again, maybe on some other cards, but only so much I can take of that. There's not really much else to do in it. Okay, that thing's gone now. That might be the issue. Yeah, because it wasn't crashing on high VRAM cards. The only time it was crashing was on the 4070. And I think, did it do it on the TI, the 4070 Ti? I can't remember. The water looks nice. How do I swim quicker? I don't know what my breath is. We're gonna find Jar Jar Binks down here. Old B? Oh yeah, thanks. I don't know what my breath is though. Right. I can't look at my map.
Starting to think we're in the right place. What do you think?
There was another route, wasn't there? Yeah. What does this do? Was ist das Hausaufgaben? I think we gotta go back. Not back, we gotta go. You gotta keep going. Okay, maybe we don't have to keep going. Wait. Wait. Was that the way we came? Oh, okay, maybe there's not a way. It looked like on the map there was another way. That's the way we came in, I think. Lazy Gamer, hello! Oh, it is literally through this door. Right. How do we do it then?
Scroll. Let's save it.
I'm not entirely sure what we've got to do. Clap them hands. Here we go. I'll do it. Hey. Oh no, wait. Wait. Take that off. Let that go. Boom, he smashed it. How do I lock onto that? I thought we had it. Oh. 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 No. No, it's all going wrong. I'm pressing it when it's there. Alright. Oh. It won't go that far. Okay, we're gonna have to go the other way. This has gone wrong. That's gone wrong, that has. Oh no. How do I get out of this mess? I know what I've got to do, but I've just messed that up. I don't see how I get out of this mess. There's no way I can get out of that, is there? Oh, because I need to pull it. Push it back. I'm going to push it right to the end. Yeah, going to have to do that. That's a good point. No, no, no. Alright, go, 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 go. Yeah, here we go. Lock on, lock on, lock on. Boom.
Okay, getting closer.
It has to be aligned with the door frame. Yeah, I got that. Thanks for the input, but way ahead of you.
There was a scramble to evacuate.
I knew that before I even got in the room. No, I'm joking.
Easy now. See your Junda sent me.
Master Junda, you used the Force, you Cal Kestis.
It's time to go. The Empire's closing in.
Yes, which is why this must make it back to Master Junda. These contact codes cannot fall into the hands of the Empire.
Cal, he's gone. Take this. Go through quickly. It will protect you.
Do I prefer the XTX over the 4080? No. I prefer the 4080.
I can't hold this forever. Go.
I prefer this over the 4070 and 4070 Ti.
You died protecting the path.
But the XTX and the 4080 are the same price here, so like right now the 4080 offers more like value, I think, because ray tracing performance is better, DLSS 3 frame generation, all of that stuff. I know obviously that's coming to AMD as well, as far as we know, but as of right now, if I had to pick one or the other for the same price, the 4080 gives me more. You get more for your money. Whereas this card is like not that much more than a 4070 Ti. In fact, I think it's like similarly priced. But then this is way better than, in my opinion. Like for the same amount of money, this would be a better choice.
We got this thing's attention.
Only 16 gig of VRAM. That's enough though for now. Like you don't need more than that now.
That was close.
You'll be fine for like quite a few. If you're playing 4K, I don't think like 24 gig is crazy for 4K. You don't need that. The only times I'm hitting RAM consumption like that is with a memory leak like this game, or I'm playing in 8K, which you wouldn't do with a 4080 anyway. Oh, I've missed it. So, like, 16 is, like, I think perfectly fine for now. Oh, look at that. It'll last... Yeah, it should last for... I'd say 16 gig for at least 2 or 3 years. Like, the only issues you're having is in games you know, when there's problems with games, but that's not a hardware thing. It's like where the game's just been developed badly. Like, there's no way to escape that though. Like, that's not a hardware thing. That's not a hardware fault. Like, someone could create a really bad game where it memory leaks and it will use all your VRAM regardless. Like, it doesn't matter how much you have, it'll never be enough. But like, that's not a hardware fault. That's just like a game's developed really badly, optimized really badly. Like in Diablo 4, the beta, it was memory leaking and using 24 gigs of VRAM. That doesn't mean I need 24 gigs of VRAM. It's just leaking the full amount. It was actually only using about 10. But it's just allocating 100% of your VRAM. Like, that's not a hardware fault. That's just the game. Like, it's a problem with the game. That doesn't mean you need 24 gigs of VRAM. If you had 40 gigs of VRAM, it would probably allocate that. You know? That doesn't mean you need 40 gig. If you had 16, it would just allocate 16, but it's still enough. But that'll always happen because you're always getting games like, you know, games like this, they're always going to come out where it's like, there's always going to be games that don't, just have issues on release optimization stuff. There's no way to ever avoid that.
Our friend is back.
Oh, good. Thanks again for the charm.
You needed it more than
Unless you personally work at the companies and you can stop it, there's not really any way to avoid it.
We shouldn't stay here long.
Like you can see here, because we've got 20 gig, it's probably just going to leak to 20. Like, and it'll just sit at 19 or 20. You know? That doesn't mean that it needs 20. If we had 16, it would just cap out at 16. The actual usage underneath is probably half that. Not half. Probably more like... At 1440p, you're looking at maybe like 10 to 12 with ray tracing maxed out. Too many.
nice work, Jedi.
You too, Desert Ghost.
Dimitri, hello. How's the game? It's all right. Been pretty good on this card. Will it crash when it hits? No, it won't. No, it shouldn't. No. Normally, you'll see like
We'll take them together.
you take like some games, for example, like COD, right? In the graphics menu, you'll have like there'll be a setting which will say like VRAM. I don't know what it's called. VRAM usage. By default, it's normally 85%.
Never learn that the
So it'll never ever allocate more than 85% of your VRAM in that specific game. Like, it's not normal though that games have that. I wish games did, but there's only there's a couple of games that allow you to change it, but most games don't. Most games it's probably just set automatically.
rifleman down.
So for example in COD, you know, you could set it to 50% of your VRAM if you wanted, and it would never use it any more than that.
Dead end.
We make a stand?
Such a VRAM hungry game. It's just a memory leak. That's what we were talking about.
Do you trust me?
Of course. What are you up to?
No time to explain. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Yeah, right on your 3080. Nice. Ray tracing on or off? Oh, what's happened here?
Was that for luck?
No. Right. Jump through, Cal! Now!
I can't believe this!
Believe it!
earth is going on here?
Well done.
I'm flying. Since when was magic in this game?
You got this, buddy!
I don't recall there ever being magic, but...
No kidding. This thing's gotta have a weakness.
Here we go.
Nice one, Cal.
Don't think me yet.
What is this going on? How am I alive?
I have an idea, but I need an opening.
Oh no, I've messed it up.
This is not where we
You gotta focus. I was checking on the stream. Right, how do I get over to the other? Oh, here we go. I'm like Superman.
Nowhere left to run.
Then we stand together.
Now or never.
Push! Push!
One last jump. It's a big one.
Right behind you.
That is a pretty cool scene, isn't it? I mean, it's absolute chaos. I've got no idea what's going on, but... Can't take your eyes off the screen for a second. It's like I'm a Hogwarts Legacy.
How did you do that?
A ritual I learned when I returned to Dathomir. It is taxing.
Should I hit? I should heal up, shouldn't I?
Come on.
There was also that skill. What was the skill that I was going to try and get? Was it the Force one? That I was saving. Was it that one? Last of Us 1, they added a VRAM thing, did they? Nice. I'll have to have a look at that. That's useful. I think they should... it's not really that much of a common thing. I think they should have it in more games. Especially when games release like this. I feel like they should have that more.
Here you are.
Oh, I didn't rest. Should do it to get my health. Because that would kind of fix a lot of problems. It wouldn't fix a lot of problems, but if a game released and it was just crashing loads of older cards with low VRAMs, you know, the easy fix would just be to just cap your VRAM, and that would like,
Of course.
that would kind of save you a little bit, wouldn't it? You know. AV1. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Apart from all the issues I had in the beta, touch wood, it's been alright so far. I do notice though that it'll so obviously I use like constant bitrate, right? So it should keep it at a constant thing. But with AV1, even if I have constant bitrate, it like fluctuates. For example, if I go to a black screen, it'll basically just like lower the bitrate because it doesn't need it. So it'll drop it to like 20, right? And I think this is what was causing the crash. So it'll drop it, say if I go to a black screen, it'll drop it to like 20 bitrate, right? And then if I then quickly load a game and there's like loads of movement on the screen, it'll go back up to like the maximum amount. And I think that's what was crashing my OBS.
I need to clear my mind.
I don't know why it's doing that because I've got it set to constant bitrate. It shouldn't be doing that. Like the only time I've ever seen that before is if you use like, what is it, VBR, variable bitrate, it would do that. But for some, and it doesn't do that with like NVENC if you use constant bitrate. For some reason with AV1 it does it. And I think that was what was crashing it. Because it is going from like 0 to just like 100% in like a split second on the bitrate. Which, yeah, I'll have to look at it more. I don't know, I'd rather it just kept it constant, but... this stream's in AV1 now, it is, yeah, via the 7900, yeah. Where have we got to go then? Get back on one of these. Get one of these bad boys.
Ready, Marin?
Right behind you.
Think I can get off here? Oh god. How do I get it? Punisher, hello, how's it going?
Come on. Take it easy. Thanks for the lift.
Brain, hello. Howdy. Howdy.
Well fought, beast. You remind me of home, you know. Were you hungry?
Rootin' tootin'.
Now you will feed the other creatures.
Easy does it.
Last ton of help. I wouldn't say a ton. It only really affected non-ray trace performance. It still stutters loads for me. Definitely need more.
You can find me in the archive.
It's better than it was, but like, look here, look at my frame time there. So like, the lows are still quite low. Still definitely needs work. Step in the right direction for sure, but... Oh my god, can I get on one of these?
Old Aerotech speeder bikes.
I want it.
One.
Wait, there's a lift. I'm doing fine, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. AMD got a driver update, did they, just now? It wasn't anything an hour ago, because I looked. Unless it's a beta, but I'm not going to get that. After the last beta drivers I got, I vowed to myself that I'd never do it again. Only stable drivers.
Hear of Armaeus' fate.
Sister Task informed me.
He fulfilled his mission. We could ask no more of a brother.
Indeed.
Ever it passes, sister.
Ever it passes.
Where we gotta go? Nothing new from stable ones. Yeah, I did look before I started playing. I didn't have anything.
Ah, Cal. I was hoping we could speak about something. There is a site, quite an ancient one at
Why is this guy so
in the
close to
northern
me?
desert.
Back up.
I visited it during my early days on Jeddah before the
Personal
Empire's
space, you know?
What kind of site?
One built by those who revered Force users. We know little about them, but I found the experience quite fascinating. Perhaps you will too.
I'll check it out.
What did I just agree to?
Seer.
Affix, hello, thanks. May the 4th, that's tomorrow, isn't
He
it?
gave his life for this.
Shall I play? I have to play this tomorrow as well.
Your best, Cal. And the Empire?
They did not track us.
Hey, Scrapper. Glad you made it back in one piece.
Master Cordova. Did you find a way across the abyss?
Maybe check it out with something like
You may have, Cal.
low VRAM, like a
Now
3070
we're able to
Ti.
find some interesting data in the archives.
Let's show 'em what we dug up.
Any issues, it might crash a lot. I might have to do it without ray tracing.
The Republic established the colony on Kobol to study a stellar anomaly known as the Abyss. Santari Kree led the research team.
That Z with him.
Early attempts to navigate the Abyss ended in disaster. The Republic was on the verge of abandoning the project.
And then guess who volunteers to fly in alone and discovers a planet on the other side?
Dagon.
Using the data from his voyage, Kree invented the Abyss Compass to guide others safely to Tenel.
The Republic established a settlement. The Jedi built a temple. Just like you said, Cal.
Regrettably, a time of peace and prosperity was disrupted when Outer Rim marauders invaded.
What makes it a console port?
But how'd they get across the abyss?
He must have stolen.
Who
the
said it's a
compass.
console port?
Don't worry, we won't be so careless.
I find it funny how this is console.
The
Oh.
Republic abandoned
Yeah,
Tenel.
I see that a lot. I see people a lot in their reviews saying it's a console port. I'm not quite sure what people mean by that.
Refused and rebelled against the order.
That is a Gendai.
Yeah, I agree. It's not. It was simultaneous release.
Looks like Ravis has been working with Dagon
I'm not quite
for
sure. I
long.
see that a lot. I don't quite know what people mean by that.
So the order sent Jedi
Unless people
to
are
secure the
confused
compasses.
that it's the Fallen Order ported to PC. I don't know.
Jedi. Killing other Jedi.
Maybe some people think it's a Sony exclusive or something and they don't understand it's come out on PC.
Maybe he is young Jedi.
Most games are built around console. Yeah, but they're like two separate. If you're developing games from the off, it's two separate things. Because like ray tracing implementation, for example, is different on PC compared to
Dagon
console.
sent his army to look for it.
Like the actual fundamentals of ray tracing is developed completely separately. Then developed to work with PCs. Yeah, but the concepts like that are actually separate.
Haven for those who stand against the Empire.
Like I would say a port is like fully ported from console. I wouldn't say this was a port.
I mean,
There are of course there are assets that are probably used across both, but the actual fundamental development is separate. I would say.
This place needs me. They
Like
have
a console port would be it's been developed, released for console, and then at a later date
I'm sorry, my friend.
it's then modified to then work on PC. That's a console port. PC port.
Let me prepare a data stick so you'll have access to our research wherever your journey takes you.
let me guess.
Yeah, on PS5 it can maintain 60 FPS. Yeah,
When we
using
first met,
dynamic
all
resolution
we said
scaling.
was,
Like it can't maintain 4K native 60. If you think that, you're just absolutely
fighting
delusional.
together against the Empire. Like
Yeah. You helped me realize I wasn't
Like
alone.
at 4K native on a PS5, you're probably looking at about 10 to 20
There's a
FPS
galaxy full of people who have
max,
separated
and
we
even then you're not playing at max graphics either. The graphics are
Perhaps we
lowered.
found a sanctuary for them.
Perhaps. if we can get to it.
And even in performance mode, sure, but you know,
Besides,
you're comparing
long
you're
since
comparing a
I agreed
PC
to
native
Star Wars
resolution to
Jedi.
a dynamic scaled resolution. That's not the same thing. If you're going to compare like for like, then you'd need to use FSR, you know, balanced or performance or something, which would get way more frames. We'd be at like 150 probably, so it would be doubling a PS5. It can't maintain 60. It runs sub 1080. Exactly, yeah. Like you can only achieve those kinds of frames on console if you're rendering at like 1080p and upscaling to 4K. You're not playing native 4K. I mean that in a comparable PC build spec-wise. Well, no, I wouldn't. Like I've said, if you used the comparable settings on PC, you'd be over doubling console FPS. If we use the same scaling that a PS5 does, we'd probably be at 150 FPS here. So that if you're getting 60, we'd be getting over 150. So I wouldn't say that was the same. In fact, I've done the math on that. It's not the same. Ray tracing on DLSS down. Well, there's no DLSS in this game, FSR. But yeah, it would. You're obviously rendering at a lower resolution and then upscaling, so it does degrade quality, yeah. Here's my guy.
There you are. Manus is tuned to perfection and ready to go. So where are we going?
Back to Kobo. Turns out we need a special compass to navigate the abyss.
Try 4K.
Okay, sure.
I don't think it's really worth it.
Sorry, hold that thought.
It's going to be probably like over half this, and also I'm on 1440p on my monitor. I'd have to reset everything. I'd have to reset, like change all the windows, reset the game, probably reset the stream too. And probably not worth it. Because the XTX couldn't really hold 60, so this is not going to be able to. It's going to be like a lot worse. I might be able to change. Will it let me do it in game just to... Sometimes it lets you increase. But yeah, because of my... I'm not sure what this is going to look like though. On the stream, I don't know what that'll look like. But yeah, you might not be able to see the overlay because it's like very small now, but I'm at 29 FPS. 28, 27. So not amazing.
Marin's with us. We can go back to Coruscant.
16. Not looking good, bruv. Oh my god, the artifacting. What was that?
Oh, yeah, Cal and Bode, they ain't exactly the cleaning types.
If you switch rate, well, yeah, we have ray tracing. Don't really make much of a difference. Maybe give you 10 FPS. You'd still be at about 40.
Marin, I didn't know you were coming. Hey, maybe I'll pick up some scouts.
So it's probably... Oh god.
Why'd you join back up anyways?
Seer and I believe Tanalor could be a refuge.
It's probably, we're looking at, on average, maybe 20 to 30 FPS less than an XTX, probably, on average. Something like that.
All right, kids, sit down. We're here.
I'll switch it back though. I was kind of concerned this might crash. That looked like it was about to crash. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Oh. 4K does look nice though, but you could in theory, you could switch ray tracing off. That'd give you 10, maybe drop down to like, if you dropped everything down to high, maybe you'd be just under 60. Something like that. Am I using smart access memory? Yeah.
Welcome to Kobo.
God, the frames are bad here. The cutscenes, yet again. It's always crazy how in cutscenes, do you remember Dead Space? It reminds me of Dead Space, the cutscenes in that. When that first came out, that was like all kinds of lag and crashing and all sorts. This is similar.
He's after Tanalor.
There must be something more to Z than we realize.
Seems like we're actually capped at 30.
Up in our memory bank.
We have to rescue her. Once he gets what he wants, he'll scrap her for sure.
It won't be easy to get her back. The Raider base is in the swamp. They gutted an old Lucre Hulk battleship from the Clone Wars.
We've seen it. Means they got a lot of firepower.
As do we.
She's right. Now's our time to move.
I like where this is going.
They already have what they came for. They're back at their fortress, feeling safe, complacent.
They'll never see it coming.
Maybe not.
Is that guy's voice the voice from the guy in Red Dead Redemption? It sounds just like him.
I'll stay here and look after Grease and the others.
You sure?
I think you two can manage. Just don't let him swim without supervision.
Let me know if you need help.
Nice sax.
Name's Mosey.
Marin.
All right. I'll scout ahead. Meet you there?
Sounds like him, doesn't he? What character was that in Red Dead? That guy that you help with the horses. They lock cutscenes on console. Yeah, I didn't notice the cutscenes locked at 30 though when I played the other day. Cutscenes weren't locked at 30 for me the other day, were they? I don't remember that. I don't remember seeing that.
I need to focus.
Charles, is that his name? Do you think that's him? It sounds like him, doesn't it? Where we gotta go? I'll play about ray tracing. See, we gain about 10 FPS. We were at like maybe 10 to 15.
A bartender's job is never done.
Oh, there's actually people in there now. There wasn't people in there, was there? Where's the band? What the hell?
I don't want to know how this got there. Let's see what we find up here.
We couldn't do this before, could we? We can go up here.
Ah, lad! Cast your eyes over this beauteous tank.
Glad you came around to it.
It didn't make a fetching first impression. I've a mind to give it a third scrubbing. Cleaning the filter, you think
It's the same guy, is it? Voice spoke it in this game. Oh, well, I was right then.
I can't hear that.
It did sound just like him. That was a good guess. How do I get out of here? What's he cooking up? Croissants. It's either croissants or worms. How do I get out of here? This where we came out of.
Hey, Cal.
Put the doors over here. Is the door here? There's no difference ray tracing. Like I said earlier, it depends. It depends where you are. There are some areas of the game that do benefit from ray tracing. It's kind of... I think people expect ray tracing to just be this, like, you either see it or you don't type thing, but it really depends on a lot of factors, like the game. For example, if you take Cyberpunk, like, ray tracing in that game, you're going to notice more because of just the way the whole map looks. The way the lighting and everything is on that map, you're going to notice a bigger difference. Whereas in other games, like you take, say, Dead Space is the same. The way the map is and the way it looks, it benefits a lot from ray tracing. Where there are other games that I would say benefit less, like you take Dying Light 2, for example. I think in open world games, that are just purely, like... A lot of the time, you notice ray tracing the most is in kind of like... You know, say for example in Cyberpunk, you're driving through the city and you've got all of the lights. The way the lights are all reflecting dynamically off objects and stuff. This is where you notice it the most. In a game like this, where I'm just like stood out in the open, there's no light like reflecting off anything to any, you know? Like, there's just nothing. Like what, you know, you've obviously got light coming from up here, but what's it reflecting off? It's not, you know, it doesn't have the same effect. Like I say with Dying Light 2 as well, there is a difference, but it's just not the same. You won't notice the same kind of difference. Because it's just, I think it'd be interesting to see in like GTA 6 or something if they added it.
Maybe we should take up prospecting, huh, BD?
Like, you take something like Red Dead Redemption 2, in like quite a lot of areas of that game, it'd probably benefit, I would say, because you've got lots of areas where there's lots of trees and like the way the light is developed in that game, you can tell that it would benefit from something like that. Because already you've got those really intense scenes where like you're in the woods and the light's all coming through the trees and stuff. Well, like this game just doesn't have anything like that. Like at all. The only time it's really, I thought ray tracing in this game really works is when you're in the caves and you've got like a hole in the roof and there's water and stuff. Like that looks really good because of the way the lighting is. But aside from that, in the open areas, you're just not, there's like no benefit. But yeah, I feel like GTA 6 would be an interesting one. Because if you added... I know they did a mod for GTA 5, didn't they? I think if you're just out in the day, like, driving around the city, I don't think you really notice it. The only time you notice it is, say, it's raining and you're in the downtown LA with all the skyscrapers and stuff like that. You'd notice it because there's more objects and, like, stuff like that. That's what I say though, like some areas in games just almost, I would say a game like this isn't really developed with ray tracing in mind at all. It's like they've just chucked it in. Some games just way more beneficial. Where's my character? Oh, I'm here. But I see that a lot with people saying, well, there's no. They just kind of paint the whole thing of ray tracing with the same brush of, well, I don't notice it in Jedi Survivor, so therefore ray tracing's useless. It's like, it doesn't really work like that. Just because it's not that noticeable in one game doesn't mean another game isn't going to benefit from it loads. How the hell do I get... Lonely, hello! I'm gonna die again, aren't I? I haven't made it. Ray tracing and Control looks really good. Exactly, like Control, you take that game. That game is designed, like, specifically with that in mind, you know? The way that you... In the rooms, the way the lighting is. You can tell that it's been designed with that in mind. This game has not been designed like that. They've just added it as like an extra thing. And there are some areas that benefit from it, but that's the difference between the two. You can tell Control was designed like with that as like a focal point. And it obviously makes it, you know, you can tell. Very much so. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, oh no, what's happening? You can't really paint the you know, every game with the same brush of being like, well, I can't notice ray tracing in this game, so therefore it's rubbish. It's like, that's kind of a silly thing to do, in my opinion. Oh, these things have respawned. Do you remember I hit this thing off the edge? I'm getting rocked here. Oh my god. Those things are so annoying. Trying to fight this other thing. Alright, you're going off. Wait, where's it saying to go? Oh yeah, we can go through there now. Ah, we couldn't get through there before, could we? There we go. Real Mirage, hello. Is that the Death Star? It looks a bit like a Death Star. Do I think Witcher 3 ray tracing is stabilized?
Well, there it is.
I haven't really played it in a while.
Got your mark, I'm coming.
I think there was still stuttering and stuff, wasn't there, with ray tracing? We don't really have the cards for it still. Native 4090 4K. Can't do 60 with ray tracing maxed out in that game.
Any sign of the droid?
Some kind of service gantry.
Could be a way in.
It's the best option I can see. Only way to the Lucre Hulk is through this swamp.
For you, maybe. You want to ride, BD?
You still need frame generation and stuff.
When you're ready, make a move on that gantry. I'll be watching.
Copy that.
I can't get the Red Dead Redemption 2 character out of my head now. Every time I hear him.
Not to get mud on your boots, huh? Now we just need to rescue Z.
Nasty Yoda. Latest seems to fix CPU bottleneck.
Hard to believe anything could live in this swamp.
Fix.
I guess our
Patch,
friend here
it
makes
did.
work.
Hopefully you won't understand that, Yoda. Not sure how else to communicate with you.
See that building, buddy? Guess someone does live here. Or did once.
How much do you think this is worth?
Nothing's worth crossing the Raiders. Now move.
Vulcan is... Yeah, I got like PTSD with Vulcan because I switched on Red Dead Redemption 2 and then it bricked my whole game. And it took me like 3 weeks to fix it. I get nervous every time I have to switch to Vulkan now. That was when I first got the 7900 XTX and we were testing it. And it bricked my whole game for like 3 weeks. I had to modify game files like manually. And I reinstalled the game like 4 times. It took forever. And I thought I was never going to be able to play it again. Ever since then, I was like, I'm scared to ever use Vulkan. Are these evil?
You're the new fella I've seen at the cantina. I'm Zig.
Cal, this is BD.
Sorry for mentioning this. No, it's all right.
Him and I am
I've used it before in other games and it's been okay. I just remember that specific time I couldn't play Red Dead for ages. And it drove me crazy because I just couldn't work out what it was. And to be honest, I still don't know what it was. I had to just like delete a load of game files and like just add them all with these random settings. I was just like scouring the internet to try and fix it for ages. I still don't know really what happened. All I did was change it to Vulkan on the menu and it just crashed my whole game. And then I couldn't boot it.
You shine like the stars. Oh, that's a Coruscant saying, perhaps a more simple. Thank you, Cal.
Right, there's a way down there.
But there's no other way up to the pillar either.
Whoa.
Don't fall behind, BD1.
There was a little boat or something, whatever that was. This thing.
Dangerous spot to catch a fish.
Oh, it's not.
Dangerous fish to catch him.
Oh, I thought we could maybe use that.
Sure.
Aye, that one slipped the line. But sarcasm is weak, Fate. Besides, I've gathered my focus for my quarry, the fearsome, glotsome crab. One of my old crew, a mate on the grapnel, once tried to pluck a crab from the sea foam, when suddenly, wham! Overboard she went.
People say on Red Dead 2, yeah, I've never seen it myself. People say that a lot about games with Vulkan, but I've never really noticed. The only game I think I've ever seen a huge difference was Hell Let Loose. I think it's Hell Let Loose. Or that might be going from 11 to 12. I can't remember. There's a couple of games where there's like a big difference. Kind of a bit like with rebar, you know, some games it benefits it. Where have I got to go then? Can I get underneath? Oh, I think I've got to talk to someone, have I?
Good luck finding that data pad, Cal. And be safe. Those gliders perch in high places.
It's up there. Oh.
Pulling me under.
Oh no, wait. No, no, no. Oh.
Gotta keep moving.
Oh god. No. Jump on the thing.
You ever been in a ship this big before, buddy? Been a long time.
Here we go,
for me.
Death Star.
Oh, looking forward to it.
Give me a
Easy
sec.
there. We're not leaving without her.
Here we go. Wait, what? Does the force not work on it? I don't think the force works on that guy. What's going on here? Should I switch ray tracing back on now? We've had that off for a while, haven't we? Should we switch it back on? Definitely a lot less stuttery. Ray tracing off now seems like it's pretty good, performance-wise. So they've fixed most of that, it seems like. There are only 23 games. I don't think there is there? I don't think we've played any with it. Right. That's dropped my frames almost like 20, right? We were at like 80 to 90, yeah, about 20. It's like between 10 and 20. No, don't do it, don't do it.
Still not great.
Alright, give me a sec, hang on, I just need to open the window. Alright, we good. We good, bruh. Right.
Let's stop.
There you are. Ready to liberate one slightly eccentric High Republic droid?
Yeah.
Not a good time to talk to me, is it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Trying to meditate. Need some silence.
Any trouble getting here?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
How about that swamp? Almost lost a boot.
You should see the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. Now that's a swamp.
Yeah, not on my bucket list.
Gaming's not worth it anymore. What?
Patrolling. Roger, roger.
I'll go high.
Don't go. I don't want to lose you. Don't give up. Don't give up on gaming. See, look, as soon as ray tracing's on, look at the stuttering. Look at it. Oh my god. This is the worst I've seen it today. These tanks bring back memories.
No getting that out.
Thanks, BD. Trying to wade across.
Kind of reminds me similar to when you got ray tracing on a battlefield. In all of the gunfights and explosions and stuff, you drops your FPS down. Actually, with this card, didn't we? We played 2042 with this card. It dropped it down to like 30 in some places. And then outside of that, Outside of that, we were getting good frames. And then when all the grenades were going off, it was just absolutely smashing our frames.
Not such a warm welcome.
I guess knocking isn't an option.
We'll find our own way. Think you can break that coupling?
Let's find out.
It needs more patches of ray tracing, absolutely, yeah.
When in doubt.
Oh, you're so dead.
Done.
Big boy.
Stop them.
That dodge is so much easier to have when I've got that. Look at these guys. Find each other. Like some of the issue is closing down the fights when they're shooting you. So much easier with that the dash. Short goatee. FSR quality. Should I put that on? We didn't check that out yet, did we? Your wish is my command. Oh my god. Wonder if we still get all the stuttering with FSR on. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, we do.
So Marin decided to come after all.
Yeah, she thinks Tanalor can really help the path.
All right. But you do seem happier now.
Literally the moment I said it, it then started really bad.
Let's focus. C needs us.
Oh yeah, look at the RAM. What the hell? 19 gigs of VRAM too. Crank it up. Crank that bad boy up.
Sink any second. Nah, she'll hold. Just wait till you see what's inside.
It's weird though how on the Nvidia cards, if you died, it kind of reset everything, didn't it? That doesn't seem so much the case with AMD cards. Oh, thought I could dash again. Alright, don't use the dash on the first bit. Wait. Wait, what? Can I not drop down? Come on, bro. You got this. Come on, bro. Can't he just hug me and, like, take me with his jetpack? What am I doing wrong here? I wish he could just take me with his jetpack. Oh. Not sure what I did differently there, but...
You know, I broke into a freighter under nav once.
Yeah? Any tips?
No. It was nothing like a Lucre Hulk. Not sure why I even mentioned it.
Could you clear this up?
Absolutely.
Oh, look at that. First time. No messing around. Straight down. Chop his head off. Straight up here. Smash him. Off he goes. Cut in half. Push this guy off. He doesn't feel the force. Chop him in half. Off he pops.
It happens more than you think.
No wonder they lost. Come on.
Platforming. Yeah, it does definitely, like, there's so much of it. It's fun for a while, but, like, I've done it all now, you know? Every map feels almost the same. In terms of, like, the wall running and stuff.
Miss me, BD?
Stuttering, though, is really bad on this map. Hero, thanks for subscribing.
Let's stop for a moment.
Just look at this place.
Heal up? Yeah, might as well heal it.
Back on the move.
Is this the Death Star then? Because it's starting to look a bit like the Death Star. We get up there. We got the skill, but... What the hell? No. Yeah, we're on FSR quality at the moment. With ray tracing, yeah. Stay above 60 for the most part without the stuttering.
If anyone comes this way, kill them.
Enemy's close.
They will be eviscerated.
Firing.
Double team. Oh well, I'll get the bad boy out. I'll get the big boy out.
I'm taking damage. Up.
Oh, get the Kylo Ren out.
Chose the wrong side.
Look at that. Look at that bad boy.
Huh? Somehow. What about that
we just need a red one.
Can you push it?
Can I push it? Can I push what? What am I pushing? The crackle. No, it has got it. You hear it? But if you change the colors have different sounds. Oh, I forgot we had the gun as well. For example, you hear it. Oh. Magenta.
Let's test
They've all got different sounds. Right, what have we got to do here? Said something about pushing something. Here we go.
There. Never doubted you.
Yeah, so let's maybe see how it performs without FSR on in this area. I know what you mean about the crackle of the red. It's not quite as intense, is it? But you don't seem to be able to get the red lightsaber. I don't know if maybe that's something you unlock at the end or something. Seems like a weird thing to not... I guess obviously the red is like evil, but it's just a game, you know? It'd have been... I'm sure people would have loved that. No! Whoa. Stutter. You can do double lightsabers too, but I don't have it. Maybe I should switch to that. How, can I do it? Can I do it in the stances? Customize? I don't think I can. I think I need the workbench, do I? We'll switch to that next one we get. I like that about the game. That wasn't in the first game. Do me a favour, guys. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't. With 30 likes of 100, it'd be awesome if we could hit that. I've timed that, but awfully. Just pretend you didn't see that. I'm not even thinking. I wasn't even computing what was going on. Oh, he smashed it. See, when I think about it, I absolutely just smash it. Look, not thinking about it. But I'm not dead. Can I get myself out of this situation? It's a bit dodge, isn't it? Come on. Oh, look, he's absolutely... Look at that. Look at that save. Look at that save. You're not seeing stuff like that anywhere else.
Just like the old days.
Just unbelievable. Is this the latest patch? It is, yeah. Shortcut, boom. Big boy here. Where's my mate? Calling the airstrike. Oh. Right, I'm not liking you. Oh, his head's gone. His head's gone. And he's still absolutely just destroying me. He's got no head. He's gone. Any performance difference? Without ray tracing, it's okay, yeah. They only change non-ray traced performance. It's fairly... I think there's still a couple of stutters without ray tracing, but it's better than it was. With ray tracing, it's slightly better, but it's still very stuttery. What have we got to go to here? Like you see there, still quite stuttery. It's actually quite bad on this map. It wasn't this bad on the other map. So if you want a completely stutterless experience, don't use ray tracing. Right, have I just got to hang here then? What do we reckon? Oh, here. No, go the other way, other way. Oh. This is like the Death Star, basically, isn't it?
We have reports of hostiles in the area.
We're under attack? Here?
Ready for battle. Keep this area locked down. Whatever Ravis is up to, it's drawn some unwanted
Oh, look at that.
Enemy.
Taking damage.
How can you do that?
Attack complete.
That's not fair.
Whole ship knows we're here now, huh?
Starts with 3900 getting 32 gigs of RAM. Are we talking about my... I've got 64 gigs of RAM. RAM's not really going to make any difference for you here. If you have more RAM, it's not gonna make any difference. Just download more RAM. We can't get through these, can we? Lag, yeah, not quite sure what happened there. Bit of a wobble. No, not again. Oh, right. I think I can change stances on here, right? Here we go. I could change this to the double. You want the double?
All set, BD?
Here we go, get it out. Here we go, look at that. Right, where we gotta go? Look at this maze. There's a shortcut there, is there? Oh, we did all this, didn't we? Slice him up, slice him up. Send him off, send him off, send him off. Just basically killed himself. Damn, so we gotta go through here, I think. Yeah. There's a green door down there. Question is, how do we get through here? Use the force. What's that down there? Oh, all the tanks. Not entirely sure. Oh my god. Lag there is bad. You got lost in the first, yeah. Did I download the new nvidia driver? I'm on an AMD card. I don't have any nvidia drivers right now. Right. The confusion is that they've all respawned. There is a way up there, isn't there? The green thing there. Maybe that's something. Yeah. Oh no, we've been through there, haven't we? How do we get through those white ones, though? There's some sort of electric power there. There's another green thing up there. I know, we went through that, didn't we? Wait, some weird artifacting then.
Removing targets. Lost functionality.
That guy's just got smoked. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to go here. Always using... Yeah, I've not played on an nvidia card since they released those drivers, so... But I always, like, every time I switch cards, I always DDU. So whatever the latest driver is, once I reinstall the card, is the drivers that I have, so... Wait, where did we go off here? Where does this lead? What's the point in that? No! Oh my goodness. Examine.
They could conquer a whole planet with this.
No idea. You go this way. Down to here, but then there's nothing, we can't go through here. Is there another way? Let's have an examine. There is a door here. That's the door though. What about this door here? Ah. Workbench. Did he tell me something? How to get through the white doors? A lot of VRAM use. It is a lot, yeah. It's allocated though. It's a memory leak, just allocating like all the VRAM you have basically. It's not using 18 gigs of VRAM, no. That's just allocated VRAM. It doesn't make sense. It's a memory leak, like I say. If you have 24 gigs of VRAM, it'll allocate like 23. However much you have, it'll allocate almost 100%. It's not using that amount, it's just bad game development. Yeah, I don't quite know how we get through there. Like on my XTX, it was using like 22 to 23 gigs, so... Well, not using, it's allocated. As much as like the same kind of memory leak in... Oh, we can just go around this way. Diablo 4 beta, if anyone remembers that. That was the same problem. It was using like 100% of your VRAM allocated. It was only actually using like 11 gig, 12 gig, like half. Which I would have the dedicated VRAM usage setting, but I wasn't sure it was quite accurate, so I don't use it. It doesn't look that accurate to me in MSI.
I won't die yet. You can't stop me.
I'm getting rocked here.
Wind. Nah.
Try this. I'll never stop. No power.
These guys are just wrecking me.
Buddy.
Taking them out.
Right, that should be easy enough. Just jump around loads.
All right.
Wait. He just flew through a lightsaber.
Jammed door.
Switch sabers? No. This lightsaber is actually worse because it's slower. Look, like the attacks are slower, so it actually makes it even harder. This at least you can like be quick. Like look, you can be a lot quicker with it.
This thing's got your name.
Trust me, I learned that the hard way.
Cal, get it. Enemy manipulates weight and pressure.
My turn. What a move.
Good to see you in one piece. You must be happy that Marin joined the crew.
Oh.
Yeah. Glad she wants to help us find Tantalar.
Wait, you hear that?
Destroyer droids. Perfect. Shields?
Oh my god, it's these. Anyone remember these?
I'm hit.
I think that's all of them.
First time I fought Droideka was with my master during the Clone Wars. I froze. He had to take them out.
Look at you now. Bet he'd be proud.
Hope so.
Slow up. Enemies nearby.
4090, 13900 overclocked to 6000 megahertz. What, a 13900K overclocked? Is that what you mean? Everyone's saying that. I'm not sure where people are getting that from. Has everyone watched some like the same YouTube video? It's almost like everyone's copied and pasted it. Someone in a YouTube video somewhere saying that to do that. I'm not really too sure it would make much difference. Like the stuttering in the game is ray trace based. I'm not sure overclocking to 6 gigahertz would make really much of a difference for you.
Right.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever you say, Cal.
You need the game to be patched still, really.
Hey, BD, a little help? Thanks, bud.
Hey, Loon, hello, how's it going?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
200, yeah. I wouldn't like to see that power consumption.
Let me get a closer look.
I mean, I'm using 101 here.
And Z.
Where does it go?
Control tower.
then that's our target. I see a problem. Down there.
How do I get out of this?
Cal, you see that?
Have I got us?
We've seen worse.
How do I get out of
Check
it?
out those AATs. I've got a plan. Hey, Cal, to the right. See that? So I figure I make some noise, draw them away, you slip by. Regroup at the turbo lift. What do you think?
I just see everyone saying overclock your RAM, overclock your CPU, and it'll work okay. Like, why all of a sudden is everyone going crazy over that? I assume it's been like come out in a video. Someone suggested it. Is that the case? Has someone said that in a video? Does it just get a lot of people saying it in the last like 2 days? Seems like an odd thing. It just seems like an odd thing for everyone to be saying. Everyone literally says exactly the same thing.
Ship won't fly, but there's a hangar full of craft.
It was in a video, was it?
All ours. Ready to scour this planet for my lost master.
You saw a video with someone running it at 4K smooth with those specs, not sure who. Oh. Well, that seems a bit sus. That's like I know a friend of a friend of a friend who has a gun. I don't know what his name is.
When it's time, I'll signal.
What signal?
Trust me.
A friend of a friend of a friend told me that if you... Thing is too though, like, you can pull a video. Sometimes you don't really see the performance issues until you're fully playing the game. That's why I like to stream stuff. Because like in a 3-4 minute video, I could show you this game running perfectly. You know? But when I stream it for like 2 hours, you really see how it actually plays. Can you can I host you on my channel? I don't know what that means. Wait, what have I got to do here? Jump onto the end of it. Go, go, go. Didn't realise that was going to drop me down. I've got no health. Overclock and improve. Yeah, it might maybe improve it slightly, but you're looking at like fundamental ray tracing game issues. There's only so much you could do yourself to try and fix it. I think I'm going to overclock my power button on my case piece. I'm going to overclock my hand so that when I'm playing Battlefield, just absolutely just cracked out of my mind. Hosting a stream means showing another person's stream on your channel when you are not live. No thanks. I'll just get loads of copyright things. Like if you upload my videos, I'll just get loads of copyright things. YouTube will just automatically see that you've just copied and uploaded it. Like, I get that enough already. Is FSR on or it's off? There's no point in an yeah, overclock it. I mean, I had issues already with the stock 3900K with the temps and stuff. So, I don't really need to make it any harder to call. I'm not quite sure what I can do with that thing.
Take this.
Where do we go?
Keep moving.
Alright, thank you, fair enough. I like your content, thank you for sharing. Nighttime, thanks dude, I appreciate it. I have no idea where I'm going here, I'm just going to keep running. What timings? Yeah, 30, yeah.
Now to test my work. Droid, kill them.
Roger, roger.
6030, I think. It's in the link for it's in the description. It's either 30 or 32, but the exact timings, you'll have to check the link. I don't know off the top of my head. Where do I go here? There's a thing to be... There's a wall to be ran. That is good for 6. Yeah, it was either that or I was maybe going to get 6,400, but then it goes up to 32. So I normally try and just keep a balance between the two. It was quite expensive when I got it already, so I didn't want to make it any more expensive. How do you dodge that?
Simply.
Not done yet?
Good to see you.
Like that. I'm not sure what the point in running on those things was.
Doesn't need it anymore. Couldn't find a way to the turbo lift.
Well, let's look for one together.
Good job. Need to open this.
Yeah, we are getting lower GPU usage, aren't we? 89, 90%. I've just jumped off. I was looking at the GPU usage. Whoops. 88. Yeah, that's still a problem, isn't it? That was before the patch, it was like that. What do you reckon we do here? Oh, look, he's absolutely smashed that.
Hey,
Silver!
check this out.
Hello,
You
welcome.
wired up? I've got an idea.
Okay. Now what? Not bad.
Behind me, is it worth going for a Z790? I don't know what the pricing is like now. For me personally, when I built this PC, it wasn't worth it. it was like way more expensive for a Z790, and it's just like a very, very small difference between the two. I don't know what the pricing's like now.
We're in deep now.
Is 13th gen still bending? Not sure what you mean. Is 13th gen still bending?
Assuming the Jedi is carrying a lightsaber.
Got some company, and it isn't friendly.
Barely got me.
Bend it like Beckham.
I die. You die. We all die.
Oh, like in the yeah, I don't know. I never had 12th gen. I never had a 12th gen Intel.
I'll chip away. Good effort.
Some for me.
You are pathetic.
So I'm not sure. I've first I've heard of it. I've not heard of that on the 13th gen. So not heard anyone complaining about that. So I assume it's not a problem.
I'm not liking this.
Fight me. Take what's yours. How's this?
Target down.
I'm stuck.
How's that?
Attack it.
Now.
Come back here.
Can you get that down?
Consider it done.
Boom.
No time to let up, Cal.
Oh, damn. Oh no, I forget with grenades it
All right, let's dance.
it like hits him, doesn't it? It uses the force on the grenade. I do like those little cutscenes that they do. Oh, it's a big boy. Can I just push him off? I can't dodge that. I don't have so much problems with it.
Stay back.
Just get out of there.
Our victory cannot be stopped.
I think you gotta get behind him when you do it.
Well, that was something.
I don't think they like us.
Rasputin, hello. Oh, is there something up here?
Those other compasses went missing.
My credits are on Santari Cree.
No kidding. If she sends Z to that back tank, maybe there's more to this story.
What was that?
It's okay, BD. We'll find another way.
Oh, you can't open it. Cutscene.
So we rescue Z, get out of here, find Tanalor, and then what?
I'm just taking it day by day.
Maybe figure something out with Merrin?
She's got her path, I've got mine.
Yeah, I've heard Jedi avoid attachment, but...
That's right.
Zura, thanks for subscribing.
Just don't forget who you really are.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means trust your heart. Things are only getting worse out there. Life is precious. And so is happiness.
I wish it were that simple.
It is that simple. If you see a future with Merrin, embrace it.
I don't understand. I can't just... Boat.
David. Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Hey, clankers. Over here. A little further. Perfect.
64 gig. Are you a 3D? Oh, me. No, it's useful for when you're editing in 8K though. It recommends 128 gig for that.
And stay alive.
But you might be talking between yourselves. 5800X3D or 12. For gaming, probably the 5800X3D. It's going to give you more frames in gaming.
This isn't very inviting.
Depends what you're doing. Don't like the sound. That sounds like... What horror movie is it? Is that The Ring? Where the creature's just like... Is that The Ring?
I don't think anyone's been back here in a while, buddy. Droids from the Force Array.
128 for vid. No, I've got 64 gig. But it's for 8K. You don't need that, but I imagine it just works probably quicker. Like when you're trying to export 8K video, it's like it's pretty wild. Even if you're gaming, really. More the VRAM. 24 gigs not enough.
Dagon's gonna destroy Z to get what he wants. He's obsessed. We shouldn't have left her at the outpost. We have to get her back.
I don't like this. Horror vibes. Oh my god.
Jedi.
Oh, it's this guy. Does the game have little stutters for me too? Yeah, with ray tracing on it does, yeah. If you want to pretty much almost remove the stuttering, just turn ray tracing off.
What do you want with that?
That's Dagon's order. This is for me.
Nice one, BD.
What the hell? It's a big old hole. I'm not quite sure what you've got to do with these things. Wait, what? What the hell? That was very abrupt.
We have to get out of here now.
Luke, use the Force, Luke. Run, Luke, run.
That was clever.
Sometimes the solution to a problem lies in how it's framed. Always consider the situation from multiple angles.
Oh god.
Always
Well,
giving me a
we've
new
just unlocked
perspective, eh, Seer?
God mode.
I'm good, buddy. Let's go.
Right. Guys, that's gonna be it for me, I'm afraid. I gotta head off. Stuff to do. Places to go, people to see. Stuff to do. Food to eat. But I'll be back on tomorrow. I think, I'm not sure. I do want to play through some more of this, try and complete it if I can. I might switch to the 3070 Ti. See, we get a lot of issues with that, with the 8 gigs of VRAM. That'd be good to see. Probably gonna have to play with ray tracing off though. But I might even maybe play some more Redfall tomorrow with some, like maybe a lower, I don't know, 4080, maybe 4070 Ti or something. See, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll be back on normal time tomorrow, like half 12-ish. I'll try English time. But yeah, hope you have a good evening, and I'll catch you tomorrow.